Dr. Perspective, reminding you that the only thing over which you have complete control is your perspective. Anxiety can be a serious problem. As a matter of fact, anxiety has been elevated to a disorder in many, many people's lives. And so we want to take a look at anxiety, not a quick look, a long look, to make sure that we understand its causes and how to prevent it. Because remember, it doesn't become a disorder initially. It creeps up. But even before it becomes a disorder, it can be so debilitating that it decreases the value of your life. Let's take a closer look at anxiety. We all have been anxious for something or the other, about something or the other, perhaps more often than we care to remember. The object of anxiety is usually bad. And because of that, fear becomes mingled with our anxiety. And anxiety can become a disorder if it becomes chronic anxiety. Simply put, if you are anxious about too many things too often in too serious a manner, it can become a disorder. When the expectation is good, on the other hand, it is called excitement. And yes, children love to be excited. Well, whether they love to be excited or not, they're usually very excited. They're excited about everything. They're discovering it's a brand new world. They're excited. Not to mention at Christmas time. Oh yes, they can't wait for Christmas morning to come for them to open the gifts under the tree. And you may call that anxiety, but I think it's more excitement because they're anticipating something that is good. Anxiety is normal, it is natural, but anxiety is not necessarily practical. Anxiety is always associated with the future. Nobody gets excited about the past. It's always about the future. Did you hear what I said? Anxiety is rooted in the future. Now, that doesn't make sense, although it's true. You can't have something rooted in what has not taken place yet, but that's a good description of anxiety. You see, we do not know the future, although we try to influence the future. What we do have control over is our actions in the present. Our actions in the present. And these actions will influence the outcome of the future. Now, I agree, we don't have complete control, but to the best of our ability, the outcomes that we want to receive or to experience tomorrow, we can act in such a way as to lay the foundations for making it possible to experience those outcomes in the future. So today, you know the good old farmer? If you sow a particular seed, you expect to reap a tree that corresponds to that seed. So if you sow a mango seed, you expect to reap a mango tree that will bear mangoes. Simple, simple, simple sowing and reaping. That can take care of a lot of anxiety. Be anxious for nothing. In everything, give thanks. And when I speak with you at your next major event, we'll take a detailed, in-depth, analytical look at the problem of anxiety, how it can be very devastating in our lives, and how we can avoid it. Perhaps not completely, but we at least can bring it under control. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to share that with you at your next major event.